Greetings, Part 2. Previous to this lesson, we have talked about how to address people in a familiar way and how to address people in a formal way. We've also talked about how we say hello, hola, and we greet people. Now, you will be greeting people at different times of the day. So before we knew only hola, buenos dias. Now we're going to change it into different times during the day. So let's look at the different times of the day and how these people have actually managed. On E, Señor Martínez says, Buenos días, señora Ramos. ¿Cómo está usted? She replies, Regular. ¿Y usted? Más o menos. So, buenos días is what you would say in the morning. Buenos días have different endings. O-S, buenos, A-S, días. They do not match. And it is important that you know that so that you can make certain connections now and later on. ¿Cómo está usted? Means how are you in a formal way. So when she replies regular means okay. Y usted means and you in a formal way. And when he replies más o menos, it means so-so. On F, these are two friends. Therefore, this is not a formal situation. It is a familiar situation. And so Juan says, Buenas tardes, ¿cómo estás? Esteban replies, Muy bien. So, buenas tardes, it's how you would say hello, good afternoon, in the afternoons only. Again, notice that buenas, a S, does not match with the ending of the word tardes, es. Notice that on the question of how are you, we can just say ¿Cómo estás? We don't even have to put the word tú. So ¿Cómo estás? When the estás has an S at the end, it already implies that we're talking to you in a familiar way, as opposed to ¿Cómo está? Without an S, and usted, which turns into a formal way. Muy bien means very good. Now, let's notice the dialogue on G. Señora Acevedo says, Hola, buenas noches. And Diana says, Buenas noches, señora. The only clue in this dialogue that lets us know that this is a formal interaction, if we were not able to see the picture, it was the fact that they used the prefix or the formal word, señora. That's how we know that this is a formal situation. Also notice that buenas noches means good night, and again, buenas ends on AS, and noches ends on ES, so they do not match. In H, Señor Garcia says, Buenas noches, Diana. Diana says, Hasta mañana, Señor Garcia. These last two, G and H, are actually people who are departing from each other and saying their goodbyes. The other ones we had studied before these, they were actually people that were getting together and saying hello. But G and H are addressing goodbyes. Hasta mañana means see you tomorrow. Before, we had studied hasta luego, which means see you later. So you have two expressions that you can actually use, hasta luego and hasta mañana. We know that on H, the situation is formal because it says the word señor. Let's practice some more. These dialogues over here no longer have to do with saying hello and goodbye. These dialogues over here actually are about introducing someone. On A, Esteban says, Hola, me llamo Esteban. ¿Y tú? ¿Cómo te llamas? Diana replies, Me llamo Diana. Esteban says, Encantado, Diana. And Diana says, Igualmente. The phrase me llamo means my name is. So if we turn it around into a question and we say, ¿Cómo te llamas? Means, what is your name? And we notice that it's going to be in a familiar situation. Even if we don't see the picture, the word te, that sound matches with the word tú, the T sound, which makes it a very familiar situation. ¿Cómo te llamas tú? The word encantado means delighted. Delighted. So that means that that person is actually enjoying the fact that they are meeting you. Delighted. Igualmente means likewise. On dialogue B, these two friends introduce another one. And they say, Te presento a Esteban. And she says, Encantada. Esteban says, Igualmente. Notice that they use the word te. The T sound makes it a familiar situation because it matches with the word tú. On dialogue C, Señora Machado says, Perdón, ¿cómo se llama? Señora Daza says, Me llamo Raquel Daza. Perdón means, excuse me. Como se llama is actually implying a formal way. Se is used with usted. So, como se llama has to do with a formal phrase. On dialogue D, Señora Machado says, Le presento a Ana Vega. Señor Ortega says, Mucho gusto. Ana replies, El gusto es mío. Le presento a Ana Vega. It's a formal way of saying it. Notice the word le. That is a formal way. Le presento a Ana Vega. And the phrase, El gusto es mío, is just like saying, My pleasure, my pleasure. This concludes the second part of the greetings.